Good evening to all. I am Jyoti from R&D department, Ashtavati Taikkadu Vaidyanam, Aushadashala Private Limited, Thrissur. I am here to present a topic on importance of drug authentication and standardization as per APA with the example of Alpinia species. Coming to introduction. Nowadays, Ayurveda has become more popular all over the world due to its safety and efficacy. So, the demand of herbal medicine was increasing, and also there is a large increase of adulteration and substitution of drugs that will finally affect the quality of herbal medicine. So, in the present era, authentication and standardization in accordance with Ayurvedic Pharmacopoeia of India is the strategy to ensure the genuineness of medicinal plants used in Ayurveda. Aim of the work. The aim of the study is to attempt to illustrate the importance of authentication and standardization of raw materials based on the methods like comparative phytochemical analysis, physicochemical analysis, macroscopic method and microscopic method, and TLC of Alpinia species. Parameters are adopted for drug standardization. The following parameters are adopted for drug standardization. Here, two species of Alpinia are studied, that is Alpinia gallica and Alpinia officinara. The organoleptic identification shows that there is a difference in these two species. That is, in the case of Alpinia gallica, the rhizomes is less branched, but in the case of Alpinia officinara, there is a much branch. There is difference in the diameter and length also. Next is powder microscopy. Powder microscopy of Alpinia gallica shows that the starch grains are crescent-shaped starch grains are shown in Alpinia gallica, but in the case of Alpinia officinara, there is a starch grain with round-shaped starch grains are shown. Physicochemical screening was carried out, and the foreign matter, total ash, acid insoluble ash, water soluble extract, alcohol insoluble extract studies are carried out, and this shows that there is a difference in the value between the Alpinia gallica and Alpinia officinara. The next is quantitative analysis. Quantitative analysis of Alpinia gallica and Alpinia officinara shows that the Alpinia gallica shows a positive test for alkaloids, but Alpinia officinara, there is a steroids is present in Alpinia officinara. TLC analysis shows that in Alpinia gallica there is a 8 band in TLC profile. In the case of Alpinia officinara, there is a 5 banding with different RF value. From evaluating all the parameters above, it is undoubtedly clear that the two species are entirely different. By substituting this Alpinia officinara instead of Alpinia gallica, the quality, authenticity and genuinity of the drug and the science is twisting. Conclusion. The standardization of herbal drugs is not an easy task, but it is very important to standardize and authenticate the medicinal plants to ensure the quality of the medicine. In order to obtain the quality of the herbal products, Ayurvedic community have to take proper care from the collection of the raw materials itself, which necessitate proper standardization and authentication.
Are you aware that the Shastras are very, very specific in certain cases about the different species of the plants which are used?
He says in the Granthas, they prescribe specific species to be used. Are you aware of that? So do you know when Galanga is to be used and when Officinarum is to be used? Have they said?
Sir, in APA, the AP reference is only
You are not aware of the Ayurvedic usage. isn't it? So say so.
In the case of Triphala, one of the three components, not amla, it's either Bibitaki or Haritaki, is said to have 4 different species. The species which is the rarest, which has a blue flower, I believe, if I'm right, is said by the Shastra to be far more efficient. There is a particular commercially available form of Triphala which specifically only uses the most powerful form of this particular herb, and it was recently voted as the best Triphala on the market. I say this because it's not to say that this isn't useful research, but the Ayurvedic knowledge in the Shastras is very often incredibly detailed, incredibly precise, and has really an enormous amount of thought and its own research behind it. We have to do these things in modern context, but we mustn't lose sight of the fact that the Shastras have extraordinarily powerful, detailed knowledge within them. I just produced that comment because the impression given is that in the modern age we have this superior knowledge of the botany and we have to make use of it. That may be true. But Ayurvedic knowledge of the Dravyas is extraordinarily detailed and extraordinarily powerful.
I just want to give you some suggestions again. I think your work is, you have done testing of probably one sample.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it? You collected it from market or you collected it from actual source?
So we have collected from market.
So you have tested one example of Galanga and one of Avicenna. So then the word standardization should not be used. To come to a standardization, you must take at least 3, 4, 5, 10 samples from different geographies, different areas. Otherwise, the natural variation we have not studied. So your paper could be at the most physico-chemical testing of Alpinia or comparative physico-chemical testing of Galanga and Avicenna. The word standardization can come only when more than one sample from different geoclimatic areas or different periods of growth, some early, some later, some more ripe, have all been tested. Secondly, in the TLC which you showed, you have not given any idea about what is the way you extracted, what is the mobile phase, what is the
So that
stationary
is the
phase.
methanolic extract, sir.
You took
The mobile
methanolic.
phase is toluene acetate, formic acid, 5:4:1.
So if you have used what is the mobile phase?
Toluene acetate, formic acid,
So you have looked at more for alkaloid like heterocyclic compounds. So in that TLC profile, if there are steroid-like compounds or glycosides and aglycons, none of them would be seen. So comparison is not complete. So when you do this work again, keep in mind whenever you say standardization, at least 3 samples from different geographies. And TLC, not one TLC. You should try to study what is the reported chemistry of that herb, and you must do 2 or 3 TLCs to separate different type of compounds. Then only you can compare. Okay?
Thank you, sir.